everybody. Today we are going to talk with П.Буман-Аюуш, who is the one of the best students at Отгонтэнгэр University. Hello, П.Буман-Аюуш.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, thank you for getting our invitation.
Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, I heard that you are studying in Liaonin University for master.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
what was the difference between studying in Mongolia and China?
Like before I go to China, and I went to Taiwan and United States of America, which helps me a lot to settle down there. Then what I think is that the difference between studying Mongolia and China is that like everything you do is rely on yourself.
Wow.
But then here in Mongolia, like you have your friends and your close ones and families.
Yeah.
But studying China, like only yourself, and you need to do all the things by yourself.
Yeah.
That's the like biggest difference between Mongolia and China.
Okay, have you ever experienced the culture shock in China?
Yeah, many times. Like what I heard that the first time, like after I arrived in China, I went to a bank and to open my bank account. Then in the middle of the processing of opening my account, and they asked me my like foreign passport. Then I gave it to them, and then just they after they done like, some kind of processing, they just threw it to me like this. Then it gets me so angry, because here in Mongolia it's so rude.
Yeah, exactly.
But here in there in China, it's just normal thing.
Yeah.
But here in Mongolia, like, we are customers. They need to respect us, just show some respect. But there in China, it's kind of common thing, but it doesn't have any meaning of rudeness.
Wow, that's so different.
Yeah, that's so different. Yeah.
Okay, what was the most important soft skill to studying abroad?
I think that would be concentration, because like there are many things that will disturb you, whether you study in China and Mongolia. Like because of disturbation, you lose the concentration. Then it causes it will like make you forget like what's your most important thing. Then that's why like we need to keep focus on the like your most important thing. That will help you a lot.
When you go to the abroad, you face new challenges like a new person, new people, and new environment, and new school, like a new area. Okay, you need to adapt these things quickly to study, learn new things. So how about that?
Because it's always challenging, because like we are human beings, we are so lazy, but it's our like human nature, and that's why we have habit. But like ever-changing environment, like we need to get adapted to this, and that's why like we need this kind of ability, like that called adaptability.
Yeah.
But like we as a Mongolian, like we are good at adaptability, and because like we live in like four season countries, so extreme climate. It somehow helped us to settle down in foreign country. Then it's somehow like somehow I knew it, like how to adapt in foreign country. And also like as I mentioned before, like I went to Taiwan and United States. Then during this time, like I learned lots of things. It somehow helped me like a lot, and it's always challenging, but we need to keep it going. That's the only way to change ourselves, and that's the only way to get in new knowledge. That's the only way to learn something new.
Okay. Would you mind if give us a piece of advice to adapt in a new environment? How to adapt quickly? Yeah.
I think there are like two kinds of skills that you need to adapt. First one is analyzing.
Yeah.
Second one is learning.
Wow.
First of all, like we need to analyze the environment, what's going on, and like take a measurements, and what's the like most important things, what's the like prioritize. And then after that, like that kind of measurement as analyzing, you know the like situation. Then after that, you need to take actions, learn something, whether it's like working in a company, like studying another country or something like that. Just take some steps and learn something quickly. Then after that, do some analyze, then learn, do analyze, learn, this kind of process.
From my point of view, adaptability is the most important soft skill to learn new things quickly. So please share your experience of getting new job and how to adapt. How you have done your.
During my bachelor years, I did some internship, and also like during my master years, I did some internship too. Because getting knowledge in a high school or also in a university, it's good, but it's not that much practical. Then I want to get some practical skills in like real working environment. That's why I did some internship in one of the companies in Mongolia and Canadian NGO. And adaptability, it's great skills, and also everyone needs to have this kind of skills because like ever changing like environment, including working and life, we always face a new environment. Then also like everything we used to know, it's just like old knowledge, no longer used. That's why like we need to get some new. We need to have new kind of techniques. Getting a knowledge in a university, it's great. We need to do, but it's that not much enough and not that much sufficient. And that's why like I want to get more practical knowledge from like real working environment. That's why I did internship in Art Shop. This Art Shop is one of the branch companies of Art Group. It was like 2018. Then in order to get in like practical knowledge, and it was like 1 month of program. But like to be accepted by Art Shop, it was so hard. Like it was a hard task, and because like most of the e-commerce companies in Mongolia, they are like kind of startup companies. They have like full potential of workers, and they don't have like extra like position for like dedicated for like intern students. That's why it's kind of like a difficult processing to be like accepted by them. Then I was just kind of persistent and then just tried to keep asking and sending emails, and then at the end like, I was accepted.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's why like for the students who are watching, like if you want to do internship in like one of your like dream, like one of your like the companies you want to have internship, like be persistent, like keep it going, and then after you that you can get it.
Yeah, that's great advice to students. Okay, as you said, we get the academic knowledge in university, and we need to get practical and soft skills like EQ, work ethic, and responsibility, time management. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like in last decade or last centuries, like we more admired like IQ than EQ. Yeah. But like in this century, like we are just like more like specifically like making some research into EQ, and also like we are just realizing how like important it is. For example, like in our high school and mid school, and like there were students that we called them like backbenchers. Yeah. Then they were like very bad at studying, especially bad at math and physics and those kind of things. But like after they graduate from university, look at them life, like real life situation. They know like how life is, because they know like how fail is, like how fail taste is, because they know like during this high school time, like they were always like referred to like bad students, and also like from parents, like they was judged by their grades and this kind of feelings. They know it, but they somehow like came through this kind of situation. They just prepared for themselves, like for real life. On the other hand, like they were good students in our high school. Then after they just fail, like in the university life or just in working environment, they knew like, oh, this is real life, and this is like real life. Like how failure it was, like we didn't know it. Like then like they just didn't prefer this kind of situation. They just choose to give up. Yeah. That's why like somehow like getting like knowledge in the high school or university, we need to get a knowledge of EQ and this kind of real life lessons. That's why EQ is kind of more better than IQ.
Yeah, EQ is emotional intelligence, as you said. Emotional intelligence is now how to control our feeling in different situations. Yeah, that's great soft skill. Okay, what do you think about the most important soft skill for future generations?
Should I need to say one skill or how many skills do I need to say?
Okay, what do you think the most? Okay,
Most important.
most important.
Maybe there would be adaptability
Yeah.
because everything changes except change. You know this kind of word, yeah? That's why, like, I think, as I mentioned, like last year, no man in the world ever expected to happen COVID-19. This was the like new challenge for us. Then look at this. Some people like have been going through this kind of situation very well, but while others like couldn't handle it at all. Some of them just choose to like suicide or something like, or just give up on their job or something like. But on the other hand, some people are going to system. But in the future, like it's not only one case.
Yeah.
Then like some scientists say that COVID-19 related this kind of like pandemic will happen so many times. That's why we need to prepare for this. We need to have like adaptability skill.
Yeah.
Whether it's like pandemic, whether it's like economic crime, or whether it's like successful situation.
Yeah.
Always it's like things are changing.
Yeah.
Also it's the kind of cycle going down, like bad things come and go and good things come and go. That's why it's hard to adopt in like one kind of situation. And we need to learn like learn this kind of situation, this kind of skill, adaptability. Then keep it going.
What is the soft skill to improve as a Mongolian?
I think there would be persistency. Because like we live in a like four seasons country and very like harsh climate, and also like everything's changing living as Mongolia. And also like from my experience, like when I was in China, like many students, like we were around like 100 students studying our city. Then we have many kind of activities and also like activities and organizations. From my experience, when I was in China, we had many activities to participate. Also, including we need to have HSK5 in the first year. That's the requirement for us. And after we have HSK5, we can continue to study in our major classes. I think like newcomers, like as like for me, like I didn't know any like words in China before I went to China, and also like, I hope that most of the students were too. And it was like a tough task for us, just like to learn English, Chinese in 1 year. Then after we need to get the HSK5, we need to get past the HSK5 exam. Then like some students were passed, some students didn't pass.
Yeah.
The difference between is the persistency.
Okay.
I think Chinese, learning Chinese, you need to learn you need to learn sit.
Yeah.
Because all the time, like on your chair, you need to practice your hands and also other things. Because they have like tone and other things, things that we don't have in Mongolia. And also, like whether you're sick and whether you have things to do, whether your friend's birthday, it doesn't matter. You need to do the things you need to done. You need to get done today, right this moment. Then after you've done, you have a time to do other things. But many students, they just like lose the concentration, lose the persistency.
Yeah.
Then after 1 year, we will see the results. And then some didn't pass, some did it.
Okay.
That makes the difference. So like I wish like many Mongolian students studying in China, they need to have persistency, mindset.
Okay, that's great. We see the result of how they spend their time. Yeah, that's great. As a human being, you are the cell of sociality. and we need to know how to connect and communicate with people in a good manner. So please give us advice to how to communicate them.
As a human being, we need to communicate. We need to learn how to communicate.
Yeah.
As a human being, like we were born with this kind of skill, but like we need to improve it, like upgrade it. But like we are as a human, like it's all about interconnected and interpersonal relationship. Then if you want to be listened by other person, you need to listen at first. That's why, like, first of all, you need to have a skill of listening, understanding, empathy, and once you know the once you know the person who are communicating, and once you know the feeling of communication, and also like the problem of communication, and the wish of the next person who want to be, and those are the knowledge that you get. You know like how to give your idea to next person. It's all about like interconnected relationship, interconnected dialogue or communication. And it's not only about like oral communication, it's about like written communication. We need to learn like at least like how to greet. And how to like continue the like idea you want to give to next person. Then you need to know how to end the conversation. Those kind of like paragraph and steps we need to know. The most important thing is we need to understand next person. It's all about empathy.
Okay, it was a great honor to talk with you. And I give the last question. Please give us the most precious advice to us.
Like for me, like I got a tattoo. I didn't mention before it. It says like never stop dreaming, and impossible is nothing. Then this is like kind of my motto. And I like every time I face the like difficulties, like nearly the stage of giving up, I just try to remember it. Nothing is impossible.
That's great.
As long as you believe it, just keep it trying. Then also never stop dreaming, because like dream is like what makes our life so meaningful, so bright. Then also like it makes us so happy. Then my happiness is like connected with my dream. That's why I want everyone to have like this kind of mindset. Never stop dreaming, because nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. That's great advice. We are having special surprise for you. Okay, we are going to give special gift for you from Otgonтэнгэр University and Career Development Center. It's a Otgonтэngэр University brand.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay.
Great. I'm graduated from Otgonтэngэр University, and my life is starting from this university, and it's really honored to be represented, like graduate from Otgonтэngэр, and also like I'm so glad to be receiving this kind of gift, so special. And okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.